An excellent evening to you. Thanks for joining us on the MITV Primetime News. My name is Benjamin Peters. And straight to the headlines tonight. CBN summons currency dealers for crucial meeting. Lagos State government seeks citizens' understanding on new last-mile policy. On the foreign scene tonight, US-Iran, Trump calls off military attack on Tehran. And from the world of sports, 2019 AFCON kicks off in Egypt. And now straight to the details. The United Nations Children's Fund has identified poor implementation of Child Rights Act as the cause of high rate of child abuse in Nigeria. The child protection specialist, UNICEF, Sharon Oladiji, made this known recently during a media dialogue on convention rights of a child at 30 in Nigeria. She said the implementation of the Child Rights Act will not only ensure that children are better catered for, it will also guarantee the emergence of better raised adults in the near future in the country. Correspondent Linda Ike reports that Oladiji disclosed that healthy development of a child is critical to the future well-being of any nation, noting that investing in children will be paramount for Africa, most especially Nigeria, to realize the rights of its burgeoning child population.
There are some places in this country, as we're talking, that when they have twins, they kill one by starving him or her to death. If you want more information, I can provide it. There are people that abandon their babies. So when you look at rights from that point, it is wrong to kill a baby that you bring forth. So when it comes to rights, a child has a right to live, to survive. When he's born, to be given care. When he's 2 years, to be given, or 3 years, to be given education. When he's 5 years, when he's 10 years, this is where rights comes.
Center for Human Rights and Civic Education, Comrade Ibrahim Zikirulai, however, expressed worries why all the states have not domesticated the law, calling on federal government to sanction any state that fails to adopt and implement the Child Act effectively. A law lecturer, Abdulmumin Ahmed, also noted that the future of any society rests in part on how well the society succeeds in preparing children, stressing that Nigeria should be concerned on the plight of the children.
Domesticated are not implementing, and those that have not even domesticated, they are just of the same radar, because what is the essence of domesticating if you are not ready to implement? And those that fail to domesticate, so they have clearly shown that we don't even want it. But the point is that year in, year out, they get allocation from the federation account. And by the details of our constitution, the resources you get is for the well-being and welfare of the citizens.
Children form the better tomorrow of every society, and therefore any society that has not been able to take care of its own children does not have a tomorrow. So the first consequence is there will be no better tomorrow for any society that cannot guarantee the right of its children today. That is one. Secondly, you cannot also have a development taking place in any society where you don't have security. And if you don't take care of these children, they become very big problems for you tomorrow. Thirdly, you cannot talk about industrial development without proper education. And if you don't expose these children to education now that they can be trained, by the time you even make the training available, it may not be valuable for them.
And the unit